On that fateful day, July 8, 2020, a mournful veil descended upon the serene waters of Lake Piru in California as the world anxiously awaited the return of American actress and singer Naya Rivera. This story delves deep into the heart-wrenching events of that day, unraveling the mysteries that would haunt us for years to come. The day was meant for joy and family. Naya Rivera and her 4-year-old son, Jose Dorsey, had embarked on what should have been a carefree boating excursion. Lake Piru, nestled near her home, was their chosen sanctuary, a place where moments of bliss and tranquility could be shared between mother and child. Little did anyone know that this idyllic day would soon turn into a heart-wrenching nightmare. They left the dock at about 1 p.m., the sun high in the sky, the world filled with promise. The plan was simple. They'd be back by 4 p.m., just 3 short hours of joy under the gentle California sun. But as the clock ticked and minutes turned into an eternity, the world soon realized that something was terribly wrong. Naya and Jose hadn't returned as planned. As the hours slipped by and hope waned, the search for Naya Rivera began, sending shockwaves of fear and despair throughout her family, friends, and countless fans. Then, a glimmer of hope, a rented boat, adrift on the lake's calm waters, was discovered. Jose, Naya's precious 4-year-old son, was found on that boat, unharmed, yet alone. His innocent eyes held secrets he was unable to vocalize, but his presence on that drifting boat spoke volumes of the heart-wrenching ordeal that had unfolded. The Ventura County Sheriff's Office quickly moved in to investigate the circumstances. Josie's words, as a witness to the unthinkable. He recounted how he and his mother had leaped into the lake, the waters offering a refreshing respite from the summer heat. They swam together, relishing a cherished moment of mother-son bonding. But then, tragedy struck. The wind suddenly transformed the placid lake into a tempestuous force. The boat, untethered, began to sway and spin violently. It was a chilling, chaotic dance with destiny. Jose Dorsey, with eyes of innocence but with a heart heavy with grief, recounted how his mother urged him back onto the boat. She called out for help, her voice a haunting echo on the water's surface. Then, in an instant, Naya Rivera vanished beneath the water's depths. The waters, once a source of joy, had become a silent witness to an unthinkable tragedy. The Ventura County Sheriff suggested that mother and son may have been ensnared by a rip current, a peril all too common in that part of the lake. It was a desperate struggle to return to the boat, to cling to life. But it was a struggle that ultimately drained Naya of her strength, as she gave everything she had to save her beloved son. And so, as the sun began to dip below the horizon on that heart-wrenching July evening, the world came to realize the depth of Naya Rivera's love and sacrifice, a mother's love that transcended life itself. In the wake of her disappearance, the search began, the quest for answers amidst the tears and turmoil, a quest that would ultimately reveal the tragic fate of Naya Rivera, a talent extinguished far too soon. The days that followed would be marked by sorrow, investigations, and a profound sense of loss as the world grappled with the undeniable reality. Naya Rivera, the vibrant actress and beloved mother, was gone. As the sun dipped below the horizon on that fateful July evening, the shores of Lake Piru bore witness to an unprecedented search operation. The disappearance of Naya Rivera, a celebrated actress and cherished figure, was a chilling reminder of how suddenly the fabric of our lives can unravel. Families hugged their loved ones tighter, fans gathered virtually, and the world watched with bated breath as the search for Naya Rivera unfolded. The lake, once a place of serenity, had transformed into a scene of intense activity. Search and rescue teams, their hearts heavy with the weight of responsibility, launched into action. The mission was clear: to find Naya Rivera, no matter the cost. Dive teams descended into the depths of Lake Piru, their hopes buoyed by the possibility of a rescue. The boat, still drifting on the water, held the tantalizing possibility of clues or answers. The spotlight of public attention shone brightly on the search, with fans around the globe holding on to the hope that Naya would return safely. Yet, as the hours turned into days, the hope that had flickered so brightly began to dim. The lake itself, its depths concealing the secrets of that fateful day, seemed to hold the truth that was proving so elusive. The lake, its surface now tranquil, whispered no secrets and gave no solace. Naya Rivera, a vibrant soul, had slipped beneath the waves, and her fate remained uncertain. However, on the morning of July 13, 2020, the search that had gripped the world came to a devastating conclusion. Divers, their hearts heavy, discovered a body floating in the serene waters of Lake Piru. The world watched in heart-wrenching anticipation, knowing that the truth had finally emerged from the depths. At a press conference held later that day, it was confirmed. The body found was that of Naya Rivera. The hopes of a miraculous rescue, the prayers for a safe return, were replaced by the stark reality that a vibrant life had been lost. Naya Rivera was officially declared dead on July 13th, and her death certificate would bear testimony to a tragedy that left a void impossible to fill. In that moment, the world mourned, not just for a talented actress and singer, but for a mother who had given her all to protect her son. Naya Rivera's legacy, once celebrated for her vibrant performances and radiant smile, would now forever carry the weight of this profound loss. The waters of Lake Piru, which had played host to a day of adventure and bonding, now bore the weight of a sorrow that could not be measured. Naya's son, Josie Dorsey, had lost his mother, and the world had lost a talent that had touched so many hearts. As the news of Naya Rivera's tragic passing reverberated around the world, the aftershocks of grief and disbelief settled in. In the wake of this profound loss, a series of events unfolded that would further deepen the mystery, unveiling a complexity of emotions and questions that demanded answers. In November 2020, Ryan Dorsey, Naya's ex-husband, on behalf of their young son Jose and Naya's estate, took a significant step. In the midst of their grief, they brought forth a wrongful death lawsuit against Ventura County and the management of Lake Piru. It was a pivotal moment that sought to address the circumstances surrounding Naya's tragic drowning. The lawsuit's claims were poignant and revealing. It alleged a failure to adequately warn of the lake's dangers, a lack of safety equipment on the rented boat, and the absence of essential security measures to prevent swimmers from being separated from their vessels. These claims underscored the need for accountability and action to prevent similar tragedies in the future. The lawsuit went beyond the scope of the search and rescue mission, delving into the deeper issues surrounding Naya's untimely passing. It sought to shed light on the circumstances that led to the loss of a vibrant life and a loving mother, and it aimed to ensure that her sacrifice would not be in vain. In the wake of Naya Rivera's tragic passing, the world came together in a collective outpouring of love, support, and remembrance. Naya's life, her talent, her dedication to her family, and her impact on the entertainment industry were celebrated and cherished in a way that transcended the darkness of her untimely departure. Her family, friends, and countless fans found solace in sharing their tributes and their memories. Naya's love for her son, Jose, her resilience, and her groundbreaking portrayal of Santana Lopez on the television series Glee were celebrated as enduring legacies that would continue to inspire. The grief was palpable, and yet, amidst the pain, there was also gratitude. Gratitude for the moments Naya Rivera had shared with the world, for the joy she had brought to so many, and for the indomitable spirit that had defined her life. Across social media, fans and fellow actors paid tribute to Naya's impact on their lives. Her fellow Glee cast members shared their memories, their love, and their admiration. Naya's legacy as an artist who had broken barriers and inspired many lived on in the hearts of those who had been touched by her work. Naya Rivera's life, marked by its vibrant performances, its indomitable spirit, and its profound love for her son, had come to a heart-wrenching end. Yet, in the wake of her tragic passing, her legacy continued to shine brightly, an enduring testament to a life well lived and a heart that touched the world. Naya's impact extended far beyond the television screens and the stages where she had mesmerized audiences. She had become a symbol of resilience, a beacon of hope, and an inspiration for many. Her portrayal of Santana Lopez on the popular television series Glee had broken barriers, bringing to life a character whose journey resonated with countless individuals. Her Glee co-stars, who had once been her second family, found themselves united once more, not in the joyful camaraderie of their beloved series, but in shared grief. They remembered Naya not only as a gifted actress, but as a beloved friend and a force of nature. Jane Lynch, one of the first to react, paid tribute to Naya as a force, reflecting the sentiment of many. The creators of Glee, Ryan Murphy, Ian Brennan, and Brad Falchuk, announced their plans to start a college fund for Naya's son, Josie, a gesture that showcased the enduring bonds formed on the set of the iconic show. Heather Morris, a close friend and co-star of Naya's, remembered her as a consistent and loving friend, the strongest and most resilient human being. Morris paid tribute with a poignant video, dancing to Naya's song, Radio Silence. Beyond the Glee community, Naya's influence extended into the realm of politics, with prominent figures like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Kamala Harris acknowledging her profound impact in creating intersectional representation on primetime television. Demi Lovato, who had shared the screen with Naya on Glee, paid a heartfelt tribute, recognizing Naya's groundbreaking role as an inspiration. Naya's legacy had transcended her performances. It had become a source of strength and representation for countless people. Tragically, Naya Rivera wasn't the sole actress to suffer such a fate. Natalie Wood was one of Hollywood's most prominent actresses, known for her roles in classics such as Miracle on 34th Street, West Side Story, and Rebel Without a Cause. However, beyond her cinematic legacy, Wood's untimely death remains one of the entertainment industry's most enduring mysteries. On November 28, 1981, Natalie Wood, her husband, Robert Wagner, actor Christopher Walken, and the yacht's captain, Dennis Davern, embarked on a weekend trip aboard Wagner's yacht, the Splendor. They sailed near Catalina Island, off the coast of California. The evening of November 29th saw tensions on the boat. Wagner and Wood reportedly had a heated argument, the details of which remain a matter of speculation. Some reports suggest jealousy was involved, as Wagner might have been upset over the attention Wood was paying to Walken. In the early hours of November 30th, it was discovered that Wood was missing from the yacht. Later that day, her body was found floating in the water a mile away from the boat, wearing a nightgown, socks, and a down jacket. Near her body, the boat's inflatable dinghy was found beached on the island. The initial autopsy report concluded that Wood had accidentally drowned while trying to board the dinghy. However, there were several bruises on her body, leading some to speculate about possible foul play. For years, Wagner was not considered a suspect. However, the boat's captain, Dennis Davern, later changed his story multiple times, at one point suggesting that Wagner was responsible for Wood's death. These claims led to increased speculation and conspiracy theories. In 2011, the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department reopened the investigation into Wood's death. In 2012, the cause of her death on her death certificate was changed from accidental drowning to drowning and other undetermined factors. In 2018, Wagner was named a person of interest in the case, but no charges have been filed against him. Over the years, there has been no shortage of theories regarding Wood's death, ranging from accidental drowning to murder. The presence of two major Hollywood actors on the boat that night, Wood's husband and Christopher Walken, only fueled the public's fascination with the case. Books, documentaries, and TV specials have explored the events of that fateful night, but the truth remains elusive. To this day, the exact circumstances of Natalie Wood's death remain a mystery, with many questions left unanswered. Her tragic end is juxtaposed with her illustrious career. Just like Naya Rivera, Natalie Wood left a bittersweet legacy in Hollywood history. What do you think happened to these talented women of Hollywood? Please let us know in the comments. Please also like and subscribe to Really Unreal.